rid of a tree. You pull it up from the root, so it can't grow no more, man. Go ahead.
His remembrance shall perish from the earth.
That's right. Just like that movie 300, when Xerxes says, I will blot your name from out the history books. That's what YAHAWASHI is going to do to the so-called white man.
That's right.
Okay, he's going to blot your name out of the history books. What history book? This history book.
That's right, Akia.
Because this book is going to continue forever, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And he shall have no name in the street.
That's right. He ain't going to have no name in the street, man. All right? You ain't going to be able to see no white man walking down the street proclaiming that he is God. Or that ain't no God. Because there ain't going to be none around. All right? And everybody going to have their original names again, man.
That's right, bro.
He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world.
That's right, and that's what's happening now. He's being driven out of the light. Again, everybody on the face of the planet is calling bullshit when it comes to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the so-called white man. Okay? His light is being turned into darkness, all right? You ain't nothing but a liar, a thief, a murderer, a stealer, okay? A killer of nations, okay? A perpetuator of hate, okay? And then trying to push everything that you're doing on the so-called black man, or the so-called Mexican man, or the so-called Native Americans. Not even, but just the people as a whole, man. All right, but you know how to get to us by coming to the men of the Lord, because if we can shut the word, and that's going back to Ezekiel, man. All right, matter of fact, earlier in this chapter, when it was talking about how long will you err and try to stop the word, man. Go ahead.
He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings.
Again, pertaining to those who think the so-called white man can make it, he's letting you know. Because how do you perpetuate your nation, man? By the seed. Okay, he didn't say women, he said men. All right, son and nephew is not going to continue, man. Your seed comes from your son, son, all the way down, man. So he's saying that he's going to cut off his son and nephew. He's going to cast out the fruit. All right, go ahead.
They that come after him shall be anointed at his day, as they that went before were affrighted.
That's right. So because right now, we living in the times of the point where Esau no longer knew YAHAWASHI. He knew YAHAWASHI during the time of Cain, okay? But he don't know him now. That's why the so-called white man is so puffed up and proud, all right? Because he believes in the doctrine of his forefather, Esau, Edom, who taught his people generation after generation there is no God. All right, who went around stealing everybody else's philosophy and everybody else's doctrine, because you know he ain't got no swag. All the gods of today are all from Egypt, and all from the Philistines, and all from Moab. All right, he don't even have his own God. Matter of fact, the God that he was supposed to believe in, just the scriptures say, what's that? Genesis 4:11, where he became the vagabond. Where he said, I shall hide my face from thee, because the curse was too much for him to bear, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked.
Surely these are the dwellings of the wicked, man. Go ahead.
And this is the place of him that knoweth not Yahweh.
And this is the place of him that knoweth not Yahweh. Okay? And what is that place? Babylon. What is Babylon? The place of destruction, man. All right? The place of Babylon. The word Babylon means confusion. All right? This is the seething pot. And this is a place that needs to be refined, man. How do you refine a thing? How do you refine gold? How do you refine anything? By burning it. Okay? Until there's nothing left but purity. This place is going to be, and this place is going to be a monument. Okay? Along with the so-called white man, he's going to be burnt up. Two-thirds is going to be burnt up. Okay? You see, the nations are going to be burnt up. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
That's right. The Most High he's doing the same thing he did to the serpent, man. Putting Esau in his proper place, man. On his belly, as the lowest of the low, man. Okay. Yahawah Shem Shai is letting the so-called white man know that you ain't the king of kings, man.
That's right.
You ain't no God, man. You have no power. All right. You at exactly where he wants you to be. Go ahead.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
That's right. You shall no more be called tender and delicate. And you see that going on today. About 25 years ago, this was the greatest nation on the planet. Okay, the so-called white race was the epitome of pure. All right, not today. All right, you're being exposed for who you really are, dirty, filthy, and vile. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 2: Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
That's right. Your skirt is being lifted up, man. Okay, the rivers, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is coming out, man, against you. Go ahead.
All right. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
That's right. Your shame shall be seen, man, and it's being seen, man. Everybody knows what's going on, man. All right. Everybody knows everything that if the so-called white man's hand is on it, it's rigged up. All right. It ain't a movement. It ain't a war. It ain't a sport. All right. It ain't nothing in this world that pertains to the so-called white man that he doesn't dictate. Okay. Go ahead.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's right. The Most High is gonna take vengeance on him. He ain't gonna meet you as no man, man. He's gonna meet you as a beast of the field that needs to be destroyed, man. Okay. That fox in the hen house, man. That fox in the hen house. You don't just meet the fox in the hen house with a handshake. You meet him with a pistol, man. All right. Go ahead.
Also, the Lord is not gonna meet you as a man. He's gonna come back as an angelic power, man. He came back the first time lowly on the ass's coat, man, humble. The Lord's gonna come back in all his glory, man, kicking ass and taking names. That's why the scriptures say no man shall buy you. The Lord's come back as with spiritual power, man, from on high. I'm gonna jump down to verse 10. But thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth thee.
Yep.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
That wisdom and that knowledge have perverted you, man. Okay? It made you outside of the temple, man. All right. It puts you in a place of filthiness, man. Okay. Now and that also pertains because in fact, go ahead.
And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
That's right. You said in your heart that you are Yahawah. Okay? You said in your heart, I am. Okay? What's what's the Lord's name? He is. All right? What did he tell Moses? I am who I am.
That's right.
So what is the white man saying? I am. He's saying I exist. I'm the one who created this place. That's right. Go ahead.
Therefore shall evil come upon thee.
That's right. Therefore evil come upon you, man. All right, what is that evil? Ultimate destruction. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
And you won't know from where it come from, man. Because right now the so-called white man thinks that his troubles and his calamities is coming from man. Okay? So he's gearing up against Russia. He's gearing up against China. He's gearing up against Assyria. Right. He's gearing up against Iran. He's gearing up from pockets in America, from civil war. All right? But the war is coming from that above, what you can't see.
That's right.
It's coming from Yahawah Shem Shai, man. Go ahead.
And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. That's and right. Desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
That's right. In 1 hour. Okay. All right. You're gonna see missiles upon missiles. All right. At the same time, you're gonna see chariots. At the same time, all this calamity and destruction is gonna come upon you from a place you knew not. Okay.
Yeah. This is Job chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
That's right. Start that again.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
That's right. In the fullness of his sufficiency, man. At the height, at the pinnacle of his success, man. All right, what's the fullness of his sufficiency? The chip. Okay, implementing the chip on the world, man. The mark of the beast. That's the height of his sufficiency, because once he implements the chip, he will have total control of the world to his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, but the YAHAWASHI outside says at the pinnacle of his sufficiency, man, is when he's going to reach his ultimate ruin. All right, go ahead.
If I could say this, Elder Tahar said, had mentioned a point saying that everything has a peak, and once something reaches its peak, it has to come down.
That's right.
Like Muhammad Ali, you know, when he was at his peak, you know, he was the best. But once he started coming down, you know, he was just destroyed.
It's gone.
In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
That's right. He shall be in straits. He's going to be placed in captivity, man. All right. And every nation shall be upon him. Chiefly, what nation? The nation of Israel, man. Going to be going at that man's neck, according to the elect, man. All right. The elect being the battle axe of YAHAWASHI, man. Go ahead.
When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
That's right. And he's about to fill his belly right now, man. All right? It is nothing in this world that the so-called white man can't have or ain't had at all. All right? The so-called white man is damn near full right now, whether it's earthly or mentally, man. All right? He's had his fill. All right? The so-called white man is full, man. It ain't nothing left left to corrupt. It ain't nothing left to defile. It ain't nothing left on the face of this planet that the so-called white man ain't put his hand on and turned filthy.
Come on, brother.
So he's full.
That's why the scripture say that in the 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, their hurtful works are fulfilled. And then the so-called white man has done his job now.
Yep.
So now it's time for the elect men to raise up, as you can see all around the four corners of the earth. And everybody's waking up and this place is going down.
That's right, Akia.
He did a perfect job.
That's right.
You know?
Again, pertaining to Sirach 52, everything is doubled against itself, and everything served its purpose perfectly. Man. Yeah. He did his job perfectly. Man. All right, he put the children of Israel in subjection. All right, he beat them down to the point where they know nothing, do nothing, and then he fucked this place up. Perfect, according to the will of YAHAWASHI.
That's right, Akia.
Go ahead.
And shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
That's right. It shall rain it upon him when he was eating, man. Go ahead.
He shall flee from the iron. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
That's right. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow shall strike him through, man. We're talking about these missiles, man. It's about to strike him through, man. We are in World War III right now as we speak, man. Okay? All allied forces and all the opposing sides have their finger, they playing with the button right now. They got their finger circling around that motherfucker, just tapping it a little bit, closing their eyes. You know what I'm saying? They're just waiting for somebody to accidentally spill the coffee on that motherfucker. All right? Go ahead.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body.
It's strong and coming out of the body. Again, talking about these missiles, man. Coming from out within, man. Go ahead.
Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gow.
Again, the missiles, the glistening sword, man. When you think of the glistening sword, all right, you're talking about those missiles coming into the sky and being reflected off to the light, man. Go ahead.
Yea, the glittering sword cometh upon his gow. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him.
That's right. Fire not blown shall consume him, man. Okay? What is that fire not blown? All right, when you think of a fire not blown, well, how do you start a fire? Okay, you gotta blow the embers, you gotta blow the ash, you gotta start the fire, right? All right, this is a fire that's not gonna be ignited. All right, it's just gonna be warheads dropping.
That's right, brother.
And then it's going. Matter of fact, go to Joel chapter
Fusion and fusion, man.
Go ahead.
A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle.
That's right. It shall go ill with him that's left in his tabernacle, man. All right. Every again, because all these bombs, all these nuclear missiles are going to go chiefly to every nation of Esau, man. Okay. So it ain't gonna be anyone left of his nation, and those who are left are going into slavery or serve hardcore slavery, man. Okay, go ahead.
The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
That's right. The earth is rising up against him right now as we speak. Go ahead.
The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath.
That's right. Go ahead.
This is the portion of a wicked man from Yahawah.
This is the portion of a wicked man from YAHAWAH by Shem Shai, man. Ultimate death and destruction, man. Okay?
Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
That's right. And that's what we're doing right now. We're blowing the trumpet in Zion, letting the Native American, Black, and Latino man know that YAHAWAH by Shem Shai is on his return, man. That America is going to be destroyed by a nuclear missile, man. Go ahead.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh.
The day of the Lord cometh. Go ahead.
For it is nigh at hand.
For it is now at hand. All right. Go ahead.
A day of darkness and of gloominess.
A day of darkness and gloominess. Okay. Now, if you think about it, okay, when you go in to find out about these nuclear missiles, all right, there are hundreds of thousands of nuclear warheads throughout the entire world. Man. All right. Exactly. Now again, let's think of the movie 300. How he said he was going darken the